Hello, everyone. So one of the first things that comes to mind when I think of mental illness is the assumptions. There are a lot of assumptions people can make about me when they first meet me. For example, it's usually pretty blatantly obvious that I am a nerd. It also very quickly becomes blatantly obvious that I love puns and all things nerdy. I'm a nerd. There's one thing that you would never be able to assume about me from my appearance, and that is that I suffer from bipolar disorder every day of my life. Now, the reason that you would never be able to assume this about me is because it is not a seen thing. It is unseen. It is like a tiny little ring that I carry around in my pockets. Now, in the early days of my life, some very wise people told me to keep it secret, keep it safe. I have since come to learn that although keeping it secret and keeping it safe might stop me from getting hurt, it also stops me from getting helped. After all, Frodo could not have carried the ring to Mordor without much assistance. He needed Aragorn's sword and Gimli's axe and Legolas's bow. How else was he supposed to fight off the Nazgul or Gollum or, gods forbid, how was he supposed to hide from the ever-watching eye of Sauron? Now I'm going to rename Sauron here real quick. The ever-watching eye of stigma. For no matter where I put the ring, even if I'm wearing it, even if it has taken over my life, there is always stigma. Always watching, omnipresent. And just like Sauron, it bores into the very soul. Everyone in this audience is a ring bearer. You all hold a ring to rule them all, whether it is anxiety or depression or daily stressors. And every single person in this room is surrounded by allies, whether it's the Aragorn that is my mother, whether it is the Gimli that is my best friend, whether it is the Merrys and Pippins of the world who shine and give light and happiness. But most importantly are the Samwise Gamgees. These are the people who understand what it's like to hold the ring. They know it is a burden that they cannot lift off of your shoulders. And so they wisely say, I may not be able to carry the ring, Frodo, but I can carry you. I hope everyone in this room can try to be a little bit more like Samwise Gamgee. And also, I hope everyone in this room can find their Samwise Gamgee. Thank you. A little bit of background about this particular piece. It's called Sunrise. I wrote most of the lyrics when I was 13, and I've been working on it ever since then, refining it. It's a song from me to help me get through my darkest times.
Here you'll fight on and Here you'll find on and on in that light. You'll be surprised. You'll find you want to fly. And sometimes it's hard to leave the ground, but all that's lost can still be found, and you must fight this misery until morning. Find the strength I see in you, and there'll be nothing you can't do, and climb until that morning light. See the sunrise, I know there's hope within the light begins to feel the soul. And I know the brightest